Hey guys, it's Jessica. So since it is August, that means that we're going back to school very soon. So I'm going to start some back to school videos for you guys. I know that this year going back to school doesn't really look exactly how it has in other years. A lot of schools are either going completely online for their classes or doing some sort of hybrid method. So I thought that I would throw together some different tips to help with online learning and just different advice that I have for managing it and being able to stay productive while you are learning from home. I'm in college and my school went online for half of the spring semester, and then I also took some classes online over the summer. And it's definitely adjustment learning online, but I feel like I have learned a couple different tricks and tips that have been helpful for me, so I wanted to share that with you guys to hopefully make this really difficult time a little bit easier for all of us. Okay, so basically the biggest tip that I have overall is just be organized and plan ahead. I literally cannot stress this enough. Organization is so key. Gotta stay on top of things. So I have a couple ideas of how you guys can do this. When I'm in school, I always use a planner to keep track of everything so I can write things down when I'm in class and just keep track of everything that I have to do. Honestly, since online classes have started, I have been keeping my planner more on my phone. So in my notes app, I'll just write the day of the week and the date, and then I'll make a to-do list under each day of what I need to get done and then check it off when I'm done. So I'll just plan out my week and go through day by day, and even if things are due later in the week, I'll give myself a schedule of when I need to get things done by, so then I'll have a list of what I need to do every single day, and that's just been so helpful for me. The next tip I have is keeping a routine and somewhat of a normal schedule. Obviously, if you don't have to be up for a class to meet on Zoom or anything, it is nice to be able to sleep in. I know I've benefited a lot from just sleeping in and being able to just get that extra couple hours of sleep. It's been a lot better for me, and I feel a lot better now that I get more sleep. But I think that it is really important to have some sort of a schedule, no matter what that schedule is. So for me personally, I try to be in bed by midnight, and then I will wake up every morning around 9:30, and that's been a good mix for me. So it's not waking up at the crack of dawn for classes, and it is staying up a little bit later, but it's also keeping somewhat of a normal schedule. Settling into a routine is important because it just allows you to have expectations for your day. It's helpful to pick a time of day where you do certain things and be in a routine because it helps you be a lot more productive. Getting out and exercising is literally so important. Being in your house or just in a room all day is just exhausting, and it's so important to get out, get some physical activity. When I got back from school in March, it was 40 degrees outside, but me and my dad, we bundled up in our coats and went on a walk every single day just to get ourselves out of the house and get moving and doing something, and I cannot tell you how much better I felt when I did that. So just getting some exercise is super important, so make sure you leave time in your daily schedule for that. Having a few different places to work is also important because sometimes you just get really tired of sitting in the same spot. I love working outside, so if it's warm where you live or if it's nice outside, just being able to work outside is great. Anywhere where you have natural light is also great. Natural light is such a mood booster. I hate working in artificial light. It just I don't know what it does, and lighting just makes such a difference. So I always make sure to open my windows before I start working and just let the natural light just flow in, and it just puts me in such a better mood to get more done. I have a couple different places where I do homework. I personally don't have a problem with doing homework sitting on my bed. I know a lot of people can't do that, and if that's something you can't do, don't do it, but it doesn't bother me. I'm able to get work done there, so I do homework in my bed. Sometimes I sit at my desk right here and do homework, and then I also have a beanbag chair set up on the floor that I will go and sit in too if I just need a change of scenery. So I'll kind of move around between these different spots just so I have a little bit of a change and a little bit of a different workspace to keep my mind up and flowing and just things changing so I can stay motivated. Making sure you have some sort of human interaction is also super important. It's just not healthy to shut yourself in your room all day and just not talk to anyone. Make sure you talk with your family or your roommates or your friends or whoever you're living with. Have interactions, have meals together, do things with them throughout the day. It's very important to have contact with other people since you're not getting those from school itself. Eliminate distractions. Probably the hardest thing about working from home or doing classes from home is distractions. There are so many more distractions than if you were in a classroom or at a desk. Mainly this thing right here called your phone. I'm super guilty of this. You know, you're just sitting there doing homework and then you're like, oh, I wonder if anyone posted on Instagram, or oh, let me scroll through my Twitter feed, or oh, let me get in a TikTok hole and watch videos for 2 hours. It happens to the best of us. So a couple tricks that I do. First is like turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. I have it set so if someone important calls me, it'll go through, and then I just turn it on Do Not Disturb so I don't get any notifications while I'm trying to get work done. Because there's nothing worse than just going back and texting your friends while you're trying to like write a paper or something. It doesn't work, and it keeps you distracted and you can't get in the zone. Another thing I do is I will like literally put my phone out of reach. I'll throw it across the room, I'll throw it on the floor, I'll literally put it in a drawer and shut the drawer so I'm not tempted to reach for it and I'll have to like physically get up to go get it. Another thing that is key is taking breaks. You have to give yourself breaks. You have to stop staring at a screen. You can't just sit there and work all day. Taking breaks, but short breaks are good. I usually try to take a break after I finish a task to help motivate me to finish that task. So I'll say, okay, you're gonna do this for this class, you're gonna do this like one thing, and then you can take a break. Or you can write 2 pages of your paper and then you can take a break. So it motivates me to work to finish the task so I can have that break, and the break is a reward instead of just like giving myself a break every hour. I find that it's more productive to make it task oriented. And then doing healthy things during the break is also really important. Doing things like going and eating a healthy snack, or going and talking to a sibling or a parent or something. Going outside and just sitting outside for like 15 minutes. Or going and, you know, petting your cat or your dog because they need love. Just doing things that aren't necessarily just staring at your phone, but giving your eyes a break from staring at a screen and just getting you up and moving and doing something. So I know we all love to binge watch TV shows. Guilty as charged. Love a good TV show. But they can be serious distractions when you're trying to work, because you'll take a break and be like, oh, I'll just watch like 1 episode, and then you just get hooked and you're just like, oh my god, this is so good, what's gonna happen next? And you just keep going and going and going. And I say this because it's happened to me several times. So one thing that I've learned is when I have a lot to do, it's really helpful to not start a new TV show, especially like a drama or an action or a thriller or something that like keeps you really hooked, because you will not get anything done. So I like to either watch like a sitcom or just some sort of lighthearted show, or just like rewatch something that I've already seen. Something that I think is really important is making sure you give yourself a day off or a couple days off. What I try to do is, I know with online school a lot of things are due like Sunday night at midnight, but I try to get all of my homework done between Monday and Friday and give myself the weekends off so I don't have anything to do. And I just find that's a lot better for my mental health if I get those 2 days that are a break and just like have time to do something that's not school, and like maybe go on a hike or go drive somewhere or go do something that isn't just being online and doing the school. Another strategy that I use to help eliminate distractions, keep myself focused, is by listening to white noise. I don't know what it is about white noise, but it just literally like makes your brain like not wander, and you don't think about other things as much, and it just really helps you focus. And I'm someone who can't listen to music while I work. Some people can do that. Some people it works great, like listening to classical music or something. I can't. It just is too distracting for me, but white noise works so well and it helps keep me super focused, so I would recommend trying that if you haven't tried it yet. Staring at your computer all day sucks, and I'm someone who's like headache prone, especially with screens, so I tend to get a lot of headaches. Something that has helped me is blue light glasses. I just have this cute little pink pair that I got from Amazon, but I'll just put them on whenever I'm working on my computer. I found that it really like helps strain my eyes less. I don't get as many headaches. I don't get as motion sick. So I found that that has been super helpful for me to help reduce headaches and eye strain from being on my computer. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope these tips were helpful to you guys. I hope you learned something, and I hope that it's helpful in your online classes. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, you should subscribe. I upload videos every week, and I've got some exciting ones coming for you soon. If there are any videos you would like to see on my channel, please be sure to let me know in the comments, and I'll try to do them. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in a new video next weekend. Bye! Also, you should stream Folklore by Taylor Swift.